Alrighty, hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a brand new video. So today anyway, I'm just going to dive in and say, this is another Apex video. This is only going to be day 2, so February 5th. I haven't fully explored it. I played about 2.5 hours of Revenant, the new character in Apex. Absolutely love him, absolutely loved it. Changes that they've done to Season 4. Without further ado, let's get into it. Thank you guys for watching, and if you are here, slap a like on the video, and let's get into the video. Alrighty guys, so today we'll be discussing the pros and cons of Revenant. Since there aren't very many cons, I decided we might as well start with what's bad about him, and I hope you guys enjoy this little gameplay behind new style video I'm trying. So the main con is that he receives 5% more bullet damage, and that is because he is a synthetic human, so he receives a little bit more damage and is like to compensate for his abilities that could be overpowered if not. The second one I said is that his ultimate ability, which is the death totem, can actually be destroyed, and if it gets destroyed, then I think your ability runs directly out with nothing. Another con, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's a con, but people look at, is he has no defensive abilities, so he's pretty much a fully aggressive player. There's literally no anything that he really has to be defensive, since his passive abilities and his ability every 30 seconds are pretty aggressive abilities, but we will discuss that more in depth further in. And then finally, it was that that when you come back with the respawn totem, you only respawn with shields and the slightest amount of health. However, I think this is based to balance the game, because if you respawn with full shield and everything, full shield, full health, then you would absolutely already be shredding and dominating. So I think it's a good balance between not too hard and not too easy to beat. But when you're in the shadow state, you can take less damage than you would normally take, so you can last longer in that shadow state when you are in the death totem. Okay, now let's talk about the pros. The pros are the really cool things here. So he has the ability every 30 seconds to have a silence for 10 seconds. What the silence does is it has the ability, when you throw it, if they're in the AoE or the area of effect, it silences all of their abilities, including their ultimates, for up to 10 seconds. This is a huge advantage, especially if you're Octane, Pathfinder trying to run away, or even if you're Bangalore or anybody, Claw Stick, any of them. It can just really stop any of the damage. Second one I said is the death totem, that they're immune to death, and one of the pros there is they actually take less damage in that immune state, as I mentioned before. They take less damage, which is a good balance, because then you don't instantly get down with 1 or 2 bullets, but you take a little bit less damage when you're in that. So it's more of an aggressive push, but it still is really balanced, like one of Bangalore's or maybe Gibraltar's airstrikes. The third one is pretty cool. So he has the ability to crouch walk and climb higher, and crouch walk faster, climb higher, and move faster than any other legend in Apex Legends. This is a really good thing because it could be used for mobility, and it's really interesting because it introduces new concepts. Like he could go up the side of a building and flank around the enemy to get to the outside, or anything like that, where everybody else goes up the stairs if you have a Pathfinder and a Claw Stick, which is kind of what the new meta they believe to be, is the Pathfinder and the Claw Stick along with the Revenant. And then one of the smallest pros, but it has not been confirmed by EA or any of the outline games by Apex, is that since he has this ability, they believe that he has a smaller hitbox. Speculating websites say it can be 5 to 10% smaller than a normal character's hitbox, which this is huge, because I mean, you're sniping from 200 meters away plus, I mean 150 plus, you already have a really small target to hit. So having that ability to have even a smaller hitbox is just an absolute pro. Like, you're just going to absolutely shred and destroy in long range battles, because it's going to be already that much harder when you only have a 10% chance to hit him and his shield is down another 10%. Dude, that's like 5% chance to even hit him with every shot. Like, it's insane. Like, there's a whole bunch of math behind this and stuff, and I am nowhere near good enough to explain to you how I came up with these numbers, but these were just some of the numbers that I came up with based on this. So anyway, guys, I sure hope you did enjoy today's video. I know it was kind of short, only like 6 or so minutes long. This is a new video. I'm thinking about discussing each of the characters' abilities and rating them on a scale of 1 to 10. So based on this video today, I would give Revenant, as of right now at the beginning of Season 9 of Apex Legends, before it's updated, a solid 9 out of 10. His abilities are well balanced. Both have pros and cons, but definitely the pros outweigh the cons. So if you guys haven't picked them up in the shop yet, make sure to pick them up with either those Apex coins or the credits that you can get from playing in game. Anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy. Please keep grinding, grind out, don't stop. Have a beautiful and lovely day, guys. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.